It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Raiders and the Browns. And it's all up next.
On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Well, Brock, we saw Week 1 begin on Thursday night, and now 2 more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room, to Week 1 across the different seasons. And whether it was high school or college or pro, it was the same feeling. Right? It was hope.
The happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And it's their 5th-year quarterback leading the charge.
And I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
From the 33 on 2nd down. It's complete to Hopkins. This is ahead for about 5. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Ineligible receiver downfield.
So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Still 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 5 for him after the penalty. Here's Lance. That's caught for the first. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Raiders first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Lance now. This is hauled in by Myers. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. He'll throw it yet again. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, White. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. Throwing is Lance. Complete here to Bowers. And he's tackled for a short gain. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
He's got it on the bootleg. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Lance. This ball's caught by Bowers. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Looking to throw, Lance. He's got Bowers working the sideline. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. It's a pick. Now hang on. We've got a challenge flag out there. The Browns disagreeing with that last call. We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. 1st and 10, it's a give to White. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Again, this is White. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And look at the footwork there, touchdown! The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And leading them out, their rookie QB with some big throws on the horizon, no doubt, in his NFL debut.
I know we all got to see him aired out in the preseason, but we've been waiting, just waiting for his regular season debut to see him take that cannon of an arm and launch one deep. That arm talent's a big part. Why they drafted him and are starting him right here in week 1.
He'll get this to Tillman. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Again, it's Chubb. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
From the 47. Throwing the out route complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll throw it. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive. George Pickens the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when he could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Browns tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. Now the second time this game, we get a look at the Raiders offense. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Now it's Lance. Complete. It's Myers. Have him gain up about a handful there. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. All right, here we go. 2nd down. White trying this straight ahead. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Got a man, Bowers has it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Up the middle, here goes White. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Here's White again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Oh, trying forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance in making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Second drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. That one complete to Njoku. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. That stop coming from Henry To'o. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's Chubb up the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. This gets the 1st and more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. To throw here on 1st down. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Pickens motioning left. Another try following the sack. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Evan McPherson lining up the field goal try. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what
Yep.
works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup from the secondary. Grant Delpit on the tackle. Running on 2nd with White. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jordan Hicks takes it away. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
The Browns getting their offense out there. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. They go play action on 1st. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. The give inside to Chubb. He'll cobble together a yard there. Taken down by Fuller Run Show Fadukasi. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to the air here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Butker knocks it through, and that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Tony now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Raiders and running back Zamir White returning to the field. And the last two drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. Offense to the line for second down. From the gun, a run for White. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice gain by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
That one complete to Hopkins. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. It's White on the give. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Hassan Reddick cleaning up that play. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Raiders first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here's Lance now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
The give now to White. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
Working inside the red zone. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Here's Lance. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it.
And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders tie and can take the lead here in the second. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll take the lead.
Raiders 14, Browns 13.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finally lets this one go deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That one hits for 30. And that gives the Browns a first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Tight end going in motion here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Brings up second and 11 at the 44-yard line.
They run it from the gun with Chubb. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still second down.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
On the throwaway. Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
Back to throw. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. The Raiders send Trey Lance headed back out on offense. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Drive starts with a carry by White. And that's good for a gain of 5. Juan Thornhill getting there for the stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5. From the 19. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
He'll get this complete to White. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. Now it's White. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Hauled to the ground by Jordan Hicks. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. To the air, Lance. Finds him over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Raiders first. Here's Robinson up the middle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 5 men in the secondary for the Browns. Third down coming. Throwing his Lance. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now it's Lance. This is hauled in by Myers. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Hauled to the ground by Jordan Hicks. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. From the 43. Complete here to Bowers. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Looking to throw, Lance. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. And it sets up 2nd down. Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. Bails out of the pocket, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
For how well they were moving the ball on this possession, surprising. Surprising to see them get caught up now, and even more surprising, Kate, to see them knocked so far backwards with a sack. At this point, well, you got to get back on schedule. Maybe even a manageable 4th down if you don't get the 1st.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. The Raiders pushing for points. So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push their lead to 4.
I know they love that golf adage, drive for show, putt for dough, but it's awfully nice to drive for show and to have that kind of weapon in your back pocket.
Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. 3rd and long for him here. He's trying to lay it in deep along the right sideline.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. 65 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Raider football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Lance. And a man is there to knock that away. Trying to force one through there. So it'll be 2nd down. Lance. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. He's dropping back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st. Still sticking with the passing game. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome back to...
Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the third quarter. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Browns have the football first to start the third, and here comes their offense. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. To throw here on first down. Dump off caught by his back. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Jack Jones making that tackle.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
That one complete to Njoku. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Second half's going to start with a run by Chubb. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. The give now to Chubb. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down from the red zone. Has it in close. Touchdown, Cleveland. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired, but that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns push their lead to 3. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Tony now to return it. Return's looking good so far. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Raiders ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, White. And solid running there gets him forward to the 39-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. From the 39. That's brought in by White. He's contained at the line for no gain. Hassan Reddick cleaning up that play. And the Browns add an extra defensive back out there. Nickel package, 3rd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. This ball's cut by Bowers. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st and 10, it's a give to White. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Hauled to the ground by Jordan Hicks. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Lance now. That one complete to Hopkins. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Raiders grab the lead on their first series of the half. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Browns 20.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Browns headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. And we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. First and 10, they're going to throw. Got a man, it's Njoku. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 29. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
It's only 2 on the pickup, and they remain 2 yards shy as it brings up 4.
It's 4th down.
The Browns are lined up to punt. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They'll go left side here with White. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
The Browns close in and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Here's Lance. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Down. Oh, they get him yet again. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Back out now comes the Browns offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Sending a receiver left. 2nd and 10 now. Judy there to grab it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. 16 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a first. They send Tillman in motion right. They are throwing it again. That's Tillman, he's got it. And they're gonna touch him down after a short pickup. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 24. On the slant, complete to Judy. And he'll go down here at the 16. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll run. This is Chubb. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Chubb again on 2nd down. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll try and throw it here. The throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, if he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game, and just inch them a little bit closer.
Tony now to return it. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. Up the middle, here goes White. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. They run the counter with White. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Setting up the running back screen. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up fourth and long. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. To the air now on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Finding Judy. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Chubb going for the marker. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. First down, ball at the 36. Tight end motioning right. Connection made to Judy. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the Browns a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Back to throw now. He'll get this to Tillman. And he goes out a little short of the 40. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They give inside to Chubb. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Pass play now. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into the hands of Tillman, complete. And not much doing, he stopped quickly. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Running right with Chubb. Down to the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Chubb trying to run his way in. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. They try Chubb again. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Browns take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Lance. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Lance has him on the quick hitter. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. To the air, Lance. Throw reeled in by Mayer. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. The tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
It's White on the give. And he's going to get him up to the midfield stripe with that run. We managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Now it's Lance. He's on the move. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here's Lance now. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Raiders 1st.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
It is Cup, left side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Here's White again. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Throwing his Lance. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one doesn't go far. So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, Lance. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, a run for White. Is in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now trailed by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. He'll throw it yet again. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That's a pickup of 9. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. That one complete to Njoku. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
1st and goal from the 1. From the 1. I don't mind throwing it, but that's the one thing you can't have happen. Defensively, you know they're going to bring it. And now, well, they're more than content backing this offense up with the sack.
The loss sets them up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Here's a counter give to Chubb. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. It's a gain of 6. They've got 3rd and goal from the 3.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Tony now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. He'll get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Throwing the out route complete. Given 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Vegas first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Only took him one play partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Here's Lance. Complete here to Bowers. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Raiders down by only 3. Looking to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Setting up to pass. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. He'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. To throw. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. He gets this one to Myers. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Running on second with White. And they'll get him down at the 7-yard line. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. Third down run from White. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. So to a chorus of Bucks from the